Hi, I'm Pooja. I'm a women's executive and leadership coach. And today I'd like to talk about the kind of strategic advice that I provide to my clients. So I've got a client who's at the director level who just started a new job, has been there about 4 or 5 months, and just found out that she's going to be meeting with her skip level manager. Now, her skip level is an SVP level, and the kicker here is that it's only a 15-minute time slot. This is actually not that unusual. Skip level is at a senior vice president level. There's a lot going on. They've also done a reorg, so there's a lot of challenging things that they're working on. And my client is going to be, over the next few months, getting more exposure to this SVP, but in a team setting. So this, if you will, is the delayed meet and greet that probably should have happened in month 1 or 2, but didn't because of all the organizational changes and other priorities that were coming into play. So the challenge is my client wants to know how to best make use of this time. Now, of course, here are the possibilities. The SVP could have a very decided agenda for what they want to get out of this meeting. Maybe they want to know about sort of her background. Maybe it's a completely informal meet and greet. 15 minutes is not a long time. So what I had my client do then is sort of work through, just sort of take a step back and work through, number one, what is the goal or objective here, overall outcome? Now, the outcome is I want to get to know her a little better. Ideally, I want her to get a feel for me, personality, what I bring to the table. In more detail, what she would like to be able to share is sort of why and how her background and experience are different from what's typical on the team. So in a way, my client is looking to sort of promote herself, improve her visibility a little, again, in the ideal setting. The other thing that my client would like to get out of this meeting is get a feel for this SVP. Like, what kind of person does she seem to be? What seems to be important to her? What is her working style? How much exposure does she want to have to people that work a skip level below her? What kind of leader is she? Now, these are all obviously a lot of items that come over a period of time, more than in a 15-minute time slot. But it's really great to sort of consider this is the big picture that I want to know. So my advice to her was this. It's only 15 minutes, so we have to be really guarded. Of course, if the SVP has her own agenda, we're going to run with that. But granted, if the SVP sort of shows up with, "Hi, what can I do for you?" then you want to sort of say, like, time is short. I want to make the best use of the time. And so my advice to my client was run the meeting with, here's 2 things I'd like to get out of today. Number one, I'd love to sort of give you some perspective on how my background and experience can be a value add to the team, given this project that we're working on. And then the objective number 2 is to get a feel for your working style and preferences. What right now is your biggest priority that me on my team can help address? Now, notice in both of these ways, the way she's phrasing it is coming across as, how can I help you be more successful or do your job better? Anytime you approach a senior leader with that perspective, with that intention, it's going to be a win. Put yourself in their shoes. If someone under you came to you and sort of said they fully respect your time, and what they want to know is, one, they want to offer you information for how their unique experience can add value to the whole team. And then number 2, get a feel for sort of your working style and your top priority and what, in your opinion, you need from their team in order to solve or overcome these challenges that are coming up. That would be a huge win. So basically, all this to say that when you have a challenge, you may have a big meeting come. It may just be 15 minutes for working through this one-on-one with a coach or trusted advisor to get a good feel for big picture, what do I want? In the weeds, what do I want? Ideal case, what do I want? How do I come across working through those scenarios in a constructive way, in a collaborative way, knowing her strengths and skills can be super effective for you setting the right first impression with the senior leaders or any meeting or any presentation in the org. I hope that was helpful. Until next time.